Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution, and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Dukes will put total leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Off the play fake. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Ott. Spins away from one. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Quarterback now breaking the field. They'll run the screen. Open space at the 25. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job.
Looking for the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Really nice job by the defense. Understand, that QB starts to roll out to his right. I got to continue to play the deep pass down the field. I can't just run up and try to go tackle him. Nice coverage down the field, which led to the incompletion.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And this offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if they can...
Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Got his man out of the backfield. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
3rd down play from the gun. Got it in the middle. It's Thompson. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Going up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Safe completion on the screen. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Ott. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. And you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Lets it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cal. They'll line up to go for 2. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And they got him on the ground just short at the 1-yard line. The running back, you could tell he wanted to get in there, wanted to use his power and try to fall forward, but a nice job of tackling by the defense and making that thing fall just short.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now is James Madison ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
Flips it out to the back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Great move there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Ott. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to get him down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Calls his own number. Diving for the end zone, and they knock it out. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. On second down, just keeps firing. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. The pressure ramps up on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he strides his way into the end. They'll run down the hill in one of the most storied entrances in all of college football. Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers since 1945. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. He's going to take a shot right away. Fires the pass, intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Man, does it get any better than that? Creating a turnover on the very first play of the game. You talk about doing this all week, and you talk about, we can beat this team. We're going to go out there and execute. And to do it, the first snap, belief, climbing through the roof, baby.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
This is a 3rd and long. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Looking for a deep man. He's got it at the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. And the Utes will have it 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The give to the tailback. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Lets it fly. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw it. He caught it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. second down now as they're ready to go back to work. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Michigan State Spartans taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. They'll run play action. Unloads it downfield. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Sparty. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out. It's James. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nice move to keep moving. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll run it again. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Grab near the marker. It's Whittington. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. But, man, just a mishap, a little overthrow.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than...
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult.
And he intercepts it. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Spartans. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game.
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. First down for this offense. What a nice throw there, just carving up the defense. You make these types of passes downfield, and reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 bills.
Yeah, just making big plays in the passing game. This offense is built on the run. It always has been. It always will be. That's what the Ducks hang their hat on, but making those explosive plays down the field when the defense slips up and loses a little bit of eye discipline.
The give to the back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep. But the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to throw, it's Childs. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Just a short pass to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Carter. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Unloads it left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Motion from the offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. He wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. And the incompletion brings up a second down. The aerial assault continues. Makes the grab. It's Carter. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
Back to throw, it's Childs. Getting some heat. Takes the easy completion. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Fires to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Trying to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on third down. Trying to get to him. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He unleashes a long one. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
Comes out throwing on first down. He'll heave it deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Feeling some heat. And they got him for the sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the middle. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Every defense in the country talks about hitting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Spartans will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Gabriel. Fakes the catch. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they stop the 4th down pass. The defense gets off the field.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Finds the tight end. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Off-play action on first down. Dances away. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll try to do it himself. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 4th down, trying to find his man. A shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Gabriel. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one.
That's the end of the third quarter. Michigan State, 17, Oregon, 0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Coming after it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The lone back's got it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Scanning the field, it's Childs. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Michigan State!